Sagittarius, hello. This is going to be a reading for February 21st through 27th, 2022. I'm going to do a simple Celtic cross for you this week, Sagittarius. I'm kind of feeling it. Feeling the flow today. There is some interesting energy today. Today, as I'm recording, is what? Sunday the 20th. Really interesting energy, like holy Toledo. It feels like it, I don't know. There's some very interesting energy going on today, so maybe you feel it too. I'll just leave it there. It's going to get detailed, but no. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what we got going on for you this week. Aha, just that sucker was upside down. Okay. Nope. Wow, you got all kinds of upside down cards, and I keep my cards tight. They are not usually upside down. Something must have happened for you. Here we go. Okay, Sagittarius. Well, you got a couple of 10s here. All right, interesting. I feel like there is some kind of abundance for you this week for sure. Something that comes from some kind of ending. That's for sure. Something that's bugging you a little bit. Something that's causing a little bit of pain. So right in the middle we have the Eight of Wands. I'm sorry, the Eight of Swords crossed by the Daughter of Cups. So, which is kind of like the opposite sort of what you see with a challenge. So this week you are in, you're definitely feeling some kind of energy of a little bit of victimhood, a little bit of maybe blaming something outside of you for your own sadness and depression. And what's crossing you there is the Daughter of Cups. And to me that just feels like a reminder that, it's a reminder that you are in your own head, that this is the cause of nobody else besides your own head spinning and your own thoughts just like going crazy. The Daughter of Cups is asking you to snap out of it and to look at the world with like childlike wonder and play and imagination, like definitely imagination. Snap out of that shit. And it might also be a helpful reminder telling you, it feels like what it's saying is that like, we get it. You're in your head. Whatever. We're human. That always happens. But in order for you to get out of it, the easiest, what's coming to me right now? So, I can't remember what book it was. It was some sort of, I want to say Native American type of, like healing book, but it was about, the whole book was about stories. And whenever somebody was like, so sick that they were not going to get better and they were going to die, the last resort of like the people, and this is from all across different cultures, the last resort of like the healer in the village and the people is they would take this person's actual story and completely change it. They would just make up an entire new background for this person, a new name, a new story, a new like everything, and like start acting like that person was the new story person, and they would always get better. Because they just like completely, and that's what I'm getting for you here with these two cards. I haven't even hardly looked at your other cards yet. We're just still stuck on these two. We'll see how long this video ends up. But that's what I'm getting for you. I'm getting for you to like, in order to snap out of whatever this like a little bit depression and stuff like that, a little bit of victimhood that you're sitting in, is to change your story. Just, it's okay. Be imaginative, use your imagination and change your story. But you have to believe it. And then you'll snap out of it. Wow, you have the 10 of Wands here in your beliefs. Definitely a little bit of a burden here. In your beliefs, you feel like whatever's going on for you this week is too much. You believe that it's too much, and in order to get out of it, you're going to need to use your imagination and create a new story. I'm totally just like going all over the place, grabbing random cards. In the future, we have the Nine of Wands. And so, you know, yeah, your beliefs sort of line up a little bit with your near future, which is that, you know, you are going to feel a little bit beaten up after you create your new story, but you're still going to be moving on. In the recent past, we have the Mother of Wands. The Mother of Wands is pretty, she feels pretty confident in herself, and she is also a little bit independent. It feels like you were here and something knocked you down, man. It almost feels like a manic episode or bipolar situation. Not that you're manic or bipolar, but it feels like that heavy. Like you were high and you were like, yes! And something, I'm not saying that you're manic or bipolar, but it feels like that big of a dip. You're just like, something knocked you down and you're just like, ugh. Sagittarius, heavy this week, Sagittarius. So we have the two tens, right? In your beliefs, we have a 10, the 10 of Wands. And then in your motivation, what's motivating you here is the 10 of Swords. So something did come to an end, and that's what you're beating yourself up about. Something came to an end in like the worst kind of way, right? Like of all the 10, the 10 of Swords is not the easiest way to end something, but they're all endings. So it was a rough ending, but hey, at least it's done. And you in your belief, you are also just done. You're just done with this. So create that new story, Sagittarius. I'm telling you, create a new story for yourself. Create a whole new background for whatever this situation happened. Completely change your beliefs about the actual thing that happened. And that's how you manifest stuff, right? So, so that's like all heavy stuff. Goodness gracious. But then we move on to sort of like, this is more of like the spiritual way to get out of something. The way that you see yourself, even with all of this stuff, you have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is a little bit kind of more of that Mother of Wands energy. Like it feels like the way that you see yourself is still that like Mother of Wands. Like you still feel like that woman who created her garden and her estate and everything all herself. You still feel powerful. You're like, I still have that. You haven't lost it, even though you're feeling a little beat up. You haven't lost that energy. So it's still there for you to grab onto. And your outside influences, your surrounding environment, we have Temperance. So that's good. Everything around you is blending and balancing in order to support you. In your guidance and advice, we have the Chariot. Move forward, man. And the Chariot also, that goes along with the whole like change your story scenario here, because the Chariot doesn't look behind him. The guy does not look behind him. He just moves forward. Whatever's behind him, he's like, whatever, fuck it. He's like, everything behind him disappears. Like I have another deck where everything behind him is just like gone. Like it literally disappears because it doesn't matter to him anymore. He's done with it. And you are definitely done with something, these tens here. And yeah, Sagittarius, very interesting week for you. Move forward, create that new story, change the story, change your beliefs about it. Changing beliefs is hard. Just do it. You can do it. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. After all of that, I just got like tingles, like this up here. Heavy, heavy shit, Sagittarius, that ends by you moving forward and creating a new story and a new belief system of what happened to you. You're going to completely change that story, and you're going to be given this opportunity and something abundant. It's going to be a new beginning in abundance. So whatever all this stuff is going to create a path for you. The Chariot is going to like blow a path right to a brand new opportunity in wealth and abundance. Crazy week for you, Sagittarius. I'm going to leave it there. I'll pull a 4 Agreements card for you to help you get through the energies of this week. All right, we have always do your best. Take your life and enjoy it. It's a super creepy little kitty. You are alive, so take your life and enjoy it. You were born with the right to be happy, to love, and to share your love. Just to be. To take a risk and enjoy your life is all that matters. All right, I dig it. You know, 4 Agreements always have to, they kind of have to do with everything. So anyway, that's what I have for you this week, Sagittarius. please like and subscribe. It is very helpful. I'm a brand new channel. I'm going to grow. It's going to be super fun, so grow with me. You know it's going to be fun. I would love to see you next week, and if you share this with your friends, you know they'll like it. You know they'll find some value in it. Tarot readings are always fun. You know they are. Obviously, you're here. So I will see you next week, Sagittarius. Have a lovely week, and be safe out there. Good reading, Sagittarius.